Hey, this is Seth, keeping it real. Hope your day's going really well. In the book Venture Deals, there is a quote by Matt Blumberg, and he says this: "Don't worry that someone is telling you that your baby is ugly. Ask for the feedback. Demand it. Get it. Absorb it. Learn from it." Successful entrepreneurs must be willing to take feedback. If you have a product and you love this product, you need to get feedback on it before you launch the product. Because if the customers don't like it, it doesn't matter how much you love it. It doesn't matter how many hundreds of hours you've spent building it or investing in it. If the customers don't love it, it doesn't matter. Get rid of it. This is not just true for selling items. This is true for coaching businesses. This is true for marriage and parenting. This is true for friendships and life in general. We live in a society, especially in the US, where people's feathers get so ruffled if you dare imply that they did something wrong or they're doing something that's not accurate or they have a character development issue they need to grow in. And I'm telling you, this is causing people to have a sense of entitlement, like the world owes them something. And the people with this mindset, the world owes me a living, the world owes me something because I was mistreated as a child or I went through a hard time and you don't get it. That kind of mentality will get you nowhere. Because you're always looking for someone else to blame your issues on. You've got to own your stuff. I work with an incredible team. And what I love about the coaches on my team is they can take feedback. They can take feedback. They can take helpful, loving, honest, hey, this is good, this isn't, do this. And they're fine with it. They love it because they want to grow. That's why I have a mentor. He coaches 25 coaches. He has a multi-million dollar business. And if he gives me feedback, I need to stay humble and teachable so I can grow. I run into some sellers who will jump into our team and are part of our coaching program, and they have this product. And look, I get it. They spent hundreds of hours on this product. They spent hundreds and thousands of dollars on it. They have worked on the photos. They've done so much, and they have so much hope. And they come into the group and they're like, hey guys, can you help me promote this product? And now that's one of the cool things about our coaching program is you can get legitimate Amazon honorable reviews on your product, verified purchases. In a way, we found a method and a technique that works. And these are legitimate reviews. And so they'll come in, they're like, hey, could you help me? I need reviews on this product. And help me. And they're all excited about it. And I look at the product and I think, oh shoot. If you're building a house on the Titanic, no matter how nice the roof is, or solid the foundation is, or pretty the paint is, it's a lost cause. You're going to spend all this time and money and reviews on a product that's going down. That's one of the things I love about Dan Moody, my friend. He helps to optimize listings. He helps build ad campaigns for you. Is if you approach him and say, Dan, I want you to build an ad campaign for this product, or I want you to do keyword research on this product. When he looks at the product, if he sees no hope in the product, he'll say, no, I'm not going to do it. Don't give me your money. Don't pay me to help you because I'm giving you false hope. I'm helping you with a product that is a loser. Listen, if you have a product, I get it. You love that product. You spent all this time on it, but you have to be willing to let go of your precious baby. You didn't get the product so you could cuddle it and talk to it and spend time with it. You got the product because you want to make money. If you want to make money, you got to get over yourself. You have to get over not being able to take feedback and just say, look, tell me how to grow. I want to grow. Now, look, this coaching is not about marriage, but I do want to speak to that because it's so relevant. My best friend is my wife. Not only is she the hottest woman on the planet, but she is an amazing woman. But guess who can hurt me more deeply than anyone else in the world? She can. Is that an insult to her character? Heck no. Why can she hurt me so much? Because she's my wife. When you love someone, you're vulnerable, you open up to them, you give them power not only to love you, but also to hurt you. And you'll probably, very likely, be hurt more deeply by your spouse than anyone else in the world because it's a true, real relationship. So when she gives me feedback on a character flaw, and I don't listen because I'm too thick-headed or I'm a hothead, check out the red hair, and I don't want to listen, guess what? I'm insulting myself. I'm hurting myself. I need to get over myself, listen to the feedback, because guess what? She knows me better than anyone. And chances are your spouse knows you better than anyone. I'm not saying they're perfect. I know there are unfaithful spouses, abusive spouses. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about someone who loves you. You know they love you. You know they're going to tell you the truth. And they give you feedback. The best thing you can do is say, you know what? Honey, sweetie, whatever your weird pet name is for them. Thank you for that. My pride doesn't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. It's not what I wanted to hear. In fact, I feel kind of bothered right now. Be honest about your feelings. But you know what? I'm going to take that to town because I'm going to take it to the bank because I know what you're saying is out of love, and I know you want what's best for me. The same is true in business. When you are in business, it is vital that you get feedback on your product. That's why we put so much time into researching not just a product, but the market for the product. If you're in Jungle Scout and you're going through and you find, oh my goodness, look at this product. This guy's making $2,000 a day. Well, it actually gives you by month, but you know what I mean. Amazon gives you by day, but you find he's doing $2,000 a day. Okay, cool. Does that mean you should sell the product? No, not necessarily. Have you found out how many other people are selling at that rate? Have you found out what the review number is on all of those in the median review? Have you found out what changes they made to the product to get it selling that fast? Are they doing a promotion right now so the numbers are bloated? There's so many details you need to find out first, which is why I love Amaze Out, because it does that for me and our team. You need to find the details out first to find out how many people in the US are actually willing to spend $60,000 combined aggregate total on this product. Like, they're the kind of people like, you know what, if I saw that product on Amazon, I'd buy it in an instant. You need a lot of people willing to do that. Then you know it's a hot product, not just because one or two sellers is selling it a lot. And here's the nice thing. Then what you've really done, if you hadn't invested in a product, you've invested in a market. What is a market? A market just means a lot of people want to invest or buy something. They have a desire for something. A product is just a product. The product's not magical. It's the market that's magical. And what that does is it opens you up to not putting your hope in a product, but in providing a solution that product so happens to be providing. But now you can provide a better solution because you understand the market. You see, there are times I've been excited about selling something on Amazon, and I'll be going through and I'll find a product. I'm like, man, this thing looks awesome. I think this is a badass product. And then I start researching. And then I pull my research team in, do a little more. And then I get some feedback from some trusted Amazon sellers and hackers, and they go, Seth, the data doesn't add up. You do not want to invest in this product. And I have to let it go. I have to let the baby die. Now, if you're at a point where you've invested a ton of money and time, and you haven't done the research needed, I feel for you. Because there may come a day where you have to say, you know what, I'm going to have to take a hard look at my business. It's like I'm on a ship, and we have all these boxes of cargo, and they're slowing it down. They're doing nothing for us. When we get to the next city, no one's going to want to trade with us. And you're going to have to take those boxes, and you're going to throw them overboard. And that may be dropping the price so you can liquidate it. It may be selling them on eBay. It may be doing an auction. It may be just throwing them away completely because no one's going to buy them. And then you start fresh. You have to be willing to cut, to let it go so you can succeed. You don't want a product to get in the way of your success. Remember, the product is supposed to help you, not hijack your success. I want to tell you a story, true story, about a mom and a dad who were very much in love. They had 2 sons. The mother died in a tragic situation. The father became depressed, and so he looked for his hope in a bottle and became an alcoholic. One of his sons decided that he's not going to follow that path. He realized that's not the life for me. He was hurting too, but he didn't want to take that hurt and turn it into more hurt, because oftentimes hurt people hurt people. And so instead, he took that pain and he decided to do something with the pain, and he leveraged it, and he became a successful business owner. The other son, on the other hand, decided to follow the steps of his dad. He decided he would let all that pain turn into something darker, and he became now an alcoholic. And instead of seeing the pain as a path to, I'm going to find redemption and strength out of this and do something good with my life, he created what is called a sense of entitlement. Well, life has really screwed me over, so forget it. I'm going to jack up my life. That's a sense of entitlement. That's a sense of, I didn't deserve this, and I don't think he did. But then taking it to the next step, therefore, I'm going to treat life as if it's just all screwed anyways. And the really sad part of this is someone approached him and said, man, I understand you're hurting, you're in pain, but you've got to do something with the pain and turn it into something for good. You don't have the right to hurt other people just because you've been hurt. Why not turn it into something good and turn your path around and let go of the alcohol and start building something significant? And remember, honoring, what would your mom want for you? Would she want this? No. Honor her memory. Don't desecrate it. Honor it by doing something amazing with your life. And instead of listening to the advice, he just went deeper, looking for hope in a bottle of liquor. And one day he's driving intoxicated. There's a car crash. Someone in the other car dies, and this guy is sent to jail. Think about what happened. his perspective, his mindset of I'm entitled. And I in no way mean this in disrespect for the pain he went through. I know what bereavement feels like. It's like a living death for a long time. But you have the freedom to choose how you take that pain and to turn it into something powerful or let it defeat you and define you. Because what you believe about yourself is a much more powerful influence than what other people believe about you. In fact, your belief about yourself will end up being what other people believe about you. If you begin to believe, I can, instead of I can't, and someday people will look at you and say, that's a man, that's a woman who can. And I want to follow them because they did something with that. I believe that is why a large majority of people on my team who are from very poverty-stricken backgrounds are very successful because they know what it's like to have nothing. And therefore, they don't have a sense of entitlement. They don't have all this stuff given to them. And if you grew up, spoiled, that's not your fault. But you're still responsible for your actions. But if you grew up with nothing, you get it. I know you may not like him, but Kevin on the Shark Tank is 100% correct when he says, if you have a loser product, what you need to do is take that little precious baby product, bring it behind the barn and kill it, shoot it, done, over. And then you are free to go on and find a real product that solves a real problem in the world, and that is how you make money. One of the best pieces of business advice given to me was, Seth, if you want to make a lot of wealth, find a problem, provide a solution. And you can do that if you're willing to listen to honest feedback, where you're actually more in love with what the customer needs than the product that meets that need. Go out there and absolutely crush it today. Take what I'm telling you, take it to the bank. You can succeed if you stay teachable and if you run hard and do this consistently over a long period of time. Let's stay open. Let's stay students of this amazing world we live in, and there will be plenty of wealth for all. All right, have an awesome day. I'll see you.